What are the signs your higher self is talking to you? 1. You start feeling like you do not align with your friends, family, or any intimate partners anymore. When the higher self is trying to talk to you, may notice that you no longer feel connected to the people you once felt close to. Connecting with your higher self means attracting relationships into your life that are more authentic and equal. Your higher self wants your new relationships to reflect who you are becoming and letting go of who you are not. It doesn't have to be drama, releasing those relationships that are now toxic and no longer serve you. It is not easy, and you may find yourself going back and forth until you are ready to move on from your old relationships. Be gentle with yourself in this process, as it can be a confusing time. Remember, those you let go of are not bad people, and it's not about you being better than them now. When your higher self signals, it's not time to move on from your old friends and lovers and distance yourself from family members who hold you back. This simply means your higher self wants to move you into new experiences that match who you are becoming. 2. You begin to care less about what others think about you, starting to care more about what you think about yourself and others. Noticing that you spend less time thinking about what other people think of you, your confidence in yourself and life will increase. You will come to accept the fact that everyone is different and has different perceptions, which are based on their own levels of consciousness. No two people experience the same reality. We all have divergent life circumstances, beliefs and hopes for our lives, and that's okay. You will become more aware of how much trying to live up to other people's expectations wastes your time and energy, freeing up valuable resources to work on your personal growth and align with your higher self. 3. You will have more compassion for yourself and others and seek less external validation. You will find yourself feeling a powerful urge to react with empathy and understanding, releasing tearing yourself and slash or others down, instead lifting yourself and others up and nurturing yourself and them with love, kindness and compassion, inspiring yourself to live your best life and encouraging others to do so. You will seek less validation as you grow daily into loving yourself for who you are now and inspire others to love and take care of their own needs first. Loving yourself is a big step toward being a happy person. You understand that other people's negative projections are not actually about you, but they may feel that they are. You have realized that putting yourself first is your top priority. No longer will you be looking for validation in your self-destructive behaviors, addictions, or toxic relationships. Instead, you find your self-worth from working daily on your personal growth. You will work towards your best interests and enjoy higher realms of reality. This will attract healthy relationships with like-minded people who too are in tune with their higher selves. 4. You no longer play the victim and become clearer about your boundaries. You no longer have a victim mentality. You have taken back your personal power. You are willing to self-reflect, to become aware of what the good and bad experiences were trying to teach you. So instead of letting your past define who you are, you use it to grow into who you are becoming and start viewing your life from a higher perspective. Coming into the awareness that everything that happened and will occur in your life is related to your highest good. You can learn to be grateful for what you have. You will have vivid dreams for the future. It's important to remember that life can be difficult, but it's important to remember the good things. Happy memories, good times with loved ones, and blessings are what you should keep in mind. Even if you may have to keep your distance from people because they break your boundaries, it's always good to remember the experiences you shared. When you align with your highest self, you become sure about your limits and are not afraid to express or enforce them. You stop allowing others to walk over you, and you also give others the same respect for their boundaries. You learn to say no and quickly cut yourself off from anyone who doesn't respect you. 5. You put all your time and energy into healing yourself and as a result gain more control over your emotions. You let yourself feel your emotions without judgment, learning to accept them. You learn not to numb yourself from your emotions. allowing yourself to sit with them, learning your triggers, and developing strategies to understand can manage your feelings. Allowing your emotions to guide you into things changing that need transforming. Allowing yourself to put your attention, energy, and focus onto your self-healing journey. Focusing on healing the things causing you pain so you can live your best life. You make yourself your number one priority and realize you are the only person who can truly love you in the ways you need 100% of the time. You don't want to be sucked by people anymore and get rid of anyone draining your energy promptly. Being to see energy is the source of all creation. If you constantly think negatively, you will have low energy, so you train your subconscious mind to think more positively. 6. You want more time in your own company. Let your heart guide you, letting go of your fears. You may find yourself needing more time to yourself, as you make the link stronger between you and your highest self. You begin to realize that you are not connecting with everyone in your life, preferring to be in solitude. You come to realize that fear is an illusion, and the only thing real is love, and see that most of your fear is a result of your programming, upbringing, limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns. Doubts and insecurities that were instilled in you by your parents, family, friends, teachers, society, advertising, colleagues, and your peers begin to dissipate. You start to regain your personal power and don't let anything stop you from achieving your goals. You stop fearing mortality coming to see you are an eternal being. Communicating with your higher self is easy once you come into this knowing. You allow your heart and soul to guide you. You don't value other people's opinions as you know what's best for you. Relying on your intuition and inner guidance, authentically expressing who you really are. 7. You let go of the lower self-based ego. You become more passionate about life and feel regenerated as you express your authentic self. You feel healthy, more stable, rejuvenated, unstoppable, and full of energy. You think with more clarity and self-awareness because you have become more passionate about your life, compared to the dull state you were in before your spiritual awakening. You said goodbye to the rat race of competing with others and trying to achieve what society deems valuable. And you are more focused on your soul mission and calling because you put your ego aside and are guided by your higher self. When it tries to play boss, you can put your lower self-ego into check, not allowing its defense mechanisms to dominate your life. As you continue the work to understand, heal and manage your emotional, spiritual, and psychological wounds, you said goodbye to the survival of the fittest mentality and controlling your lower self and your desires rather than let them dominate you. You focus on your soul mission, your true calling, because your soul is in the driver's seat and you are guided by your intuition and inner knowing. When it tries to play boss, you can put your ego into check by knowing that you still have an ego. You put your higher self in control of your life, no longer allowing your lower self to be in the driver's seat. You are guided by your intuition and inner knowing, standing firm in your authenticity, truth, and beliefs. You know that some people are going to disagree with you, and that's okay. Understanding it's no longer okay to people, please numb yourself to your feelings or lie to yourself or anyone to keep the peace. You feel alive, rejuvenated, inspired, and motivated for the first time in a long time. Acceptance of your genuine higher self with love and gratitude is the reason for this. You find yourself drawn to positive people and situations, and you prefer to eat healthy foods that are high in vitamins and minerals and look after your overall well-being. Exercising, meditating, and doing everything else that helps you keep in connection with your higher self and the signs it gives you. What happens when you reach your higher self? You will be able to completely connect with yourself on all levels, accepting and managing your ego and lowest self. Because of this, you will connect with other people more clearly as you can see through your own illusions. So you won't be fooled by others. You'll carve your own path and manifest miracles. You'll be in tune with yourself and your spirit guides. You will learn to fully trust that all the solutions to your problems are within you by becoming still and listening to that small but powerful voice. Thanks for watching.